Welcome back to Marketing Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm Howard Walpuff, your host. Again, we're talking about marketing with marketing experts from around the country. And today we're in Miami, Florida with Omi Diaz-Cooper from Diaz-Cooper. And Omi, welcome to our conversation today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Well, we're so glad that you're here and excited to learn a lot more about you. So why don't you start by sharing how you got started in the marketing industry?
Oof. I've been in it for quite some time. Believe it or not, I started as in the design area as a graphic designer. Been through several of the larger traditional advertising agencies, and then my husband and I co-founded our own digital agency back in 2001.
So you've been at this with your own agency for quite a while and really seen a lot of changes in the landscape of digital marketing in general, but marketing overall. So what has been the most exciting thing for you as the evolution of what you do for your clients?
Yeah. So I think for me, obviously technology changes, channels change, social media, all of that has been happening at a ever increasing pace. And of course, now with AI. But for me, the most exciting part is always how do you connect with the customer better? Right? How do you provide value? And all of these new digital channels just give you more opportunities to do that in a more meaningful way if you do it correctly. So that's for me the best part.
So now going back to 2023, when you're meeting with a new client and trying to figure out exactly what their story is and how they need your services, what kind of conversation you're having with them, what kind of questions you're asking them to make sure that you're putting them on the right track?
Yeah, so we always emphasize that you have to be customer centric, right? So all of our first questions with a new client center around their own customers. What are their pain points? What are their challenges? What are their goals? What is it that you offer that can really solve for these things? And then when you center your messaging around that, you can create much more powerful connections regardless of the medium.
And it really is a true statement that you having that strong message really does speak through wherever you're at. Now, working with different companies, there are different ways that you're marketing for them as opposed to the direct to consumer. What is it that you have the most focus on day to day with some of your clients these days?
Yeah. So, absolutely. Even though people think B2B, but we always think B2H, meaning it's really human to human, right? So we always want to make sure that we're keeping that human touch, even in B2B communications. A lot of them center around creating effective lead capture funnels. Email marketing is still very, very strong in the B2B space. It's one of the most cost effective ways to communicate with your audiences. And of course, we are always exploring all the shiny new objects, including, ChatGPT and AI technologies, and how they can be used to better personalize that experience for the end customer.
Now, AI is coming up a lot with the conversations that I have and general conversations about marketing. How much are you implementing these days, and how effective has it been for your clients?
Yeah, well, AI's been around for a lot longer, right? It's the shiny new object now. Getting a lot of play because of ChatGPT, but different variations of AI have been around for a long time. So we've been using it a lot for metrics, personalizing metrics, and now more recently for really bringing a more human touch to our written communications. So we never want to see something put out there for a client that's been completely written by AI, because you have to verify the sources, make sure that the research is correct. But you can use it to find out what are people talking about, what are people thinking, what's top of mind, what are some of the challenges and problems that they're searching for, looking for solutions, so that you can better target your messaging. I think that's the strongest use of the technology today.
Well, it's clear that you have a very good understanding, not just on AI over the course of time and now, but everything that you're doing for your clients. So we thank you so much for coming on and sharing everything that's going on at Diaz and Cooper today.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here.
And thank you all for joining us as well. Having that strong agency, having someone with the knowledge of what to implement for your business is so important, making sure that you are growing your revenues and getting your message out in the right channels. So please check out more information about Diaz and Cooper that we have here in Daily Ad Brief. But go and have a great rest of today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.